Hello there, hobby homies. Figured I'd open another box. Let's open another one of these. Hopefully, it'll be better than the first one I opened. Wasn't too impressed with it. See if this one will be any better. Oh, there's a little box topper. Alright, homies, let's see what we get. Let's see if I can get this thumb to work. Nearly cut it off at work this morning. So hopefully. Oh, look at that. Godzilla Primeval Champion with the shine on it. Alright, pretty cool. First pack. Oh, it's going to be a struggle today, isn't it? Oh, there's those nifty little counters. Those are shiny right there. Fronland Fillader. Vigilance. Creatures you control with Vigilance have one, and then tap this, tap target creature. Alright, pretty cool. Well, there's the scary eye. We'll probably get about 4 of those this round. Oh, this is not going to be fun, is it? Riel the Everwise. Riel the Everwise gets +1/+0 for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. Whenever you discard one or more cards for the first time each turn, draw that many cards. Flourishing Fox. Oh, come on, man. It's ridiculous. Everquill Phoenix. Mutate 3 in a red. If you cast a spell for its mutate cost, put it over or under target non-human creature you own and mutate the creature and atop all abilities from under it. Flying. Whenever this creature mutates, create a red artifact token named Feather with 1. Sacrifice Feather. Return target Phoenix card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Mysterious Egg. Tigerilla. Pretty cool looking. Oh, goodness, man. Feels bad. I know the first box wasn't struggles like that. Kahira the Orphan Guard. Companion. Each creature card in your starting deck is a cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast card. If this is your chosen companion, if this card is your chosen companion, you may cast it once from outside the game. Vigilance. Each other creature you control that's a cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast gets +1/+1 and has vigilance. Go for blood. Labyrinth Raptor. It's got the platinum hits on it. Menace, whenever a creature you control with Menace becomes blocked, defending player sacrifices a creature blocking it. Black and a red. Creatures you control with Menace get +1/+0 till end of turn. How about Everquill Phoenix with the full art on it? There we go. Cool. Mythos of Nethroi. Destroy target non-permanent if it's a creature or if green and white was spent to cast this spell. Easy prey, low evasion, low defense. Lurking Deadeye. Kogla, the Titan Ape. When Kogla, the Titan Ape, enters the battlefield, it fights up to one target creature you don't control. Whenever Kogla attacks, destroy target artifact or enchantment defending player controls. One in a green, return target human you control to its owner's hand. Kogla gains indestructible until end of turn. Thieving Otter. There's a shiny island. Slither Wisp. Flash. Whenever you cast another spell that has flash, you draw a card and each opponent loses 1 life. Another Tigerilla. Oh, come on. Mythos of Vadrock. Sorcery. Mythos of Vadrock deals 5 damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers. If a white and a blue was spent to cast this spell until your next turn, those permanents can't attack or block, and their activated abilities can't be activated. Wilt. Corpse Churn. Crystalline Giant. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose kind of counter at random that Crystalline Giant doesn't have on it from among flying. First strike, death, touch, hex, proof, lifelink, menace, reach, trample, vigilance, and +1/+1. Put a counter of that kind on Crystalline Giant. Neat. Plummet. There we go. Some shimmer. Karuga the Macro Sage. Starting deck contains only cards that convert a mana cost 3 or greater and land cards. This card is your chosen companion. You may cast it once from outside the game. When Karuga the Macro Sage enters the battlefield, draw a card for each other permanent you control with converted mana cost 3 or greater. Porky Parrot, Convolute, Garrison Cat. And there's Catbird. Brokos, Apex of Forever. mutate to, yeah, some colors and stuff. Cast a spell, mutate, cost, put it over under target creature, human creature you control, they mutate into the creature on top, plus all abilities. Trample. You may cast Brokos, Apex of Forever from your graveyard using its mutate ability. Fully grown, Frost Lynx, Blood Curdle. Savai Triome with some precious on it. I ran it through the box of Skittles. It's a land. And then the exact same thing under it in the non-shiny version. It's a land, just like it was before. Eerie Ultimatum. Return any number of permanent cards with different names from your graveyard to the battlefield. Boon of the Wish Giver. Pyroceratops. Another catbird. Cheville. Bane of Monsters. Death Touch at the beginning of your upkeep. If your opponent's control knows permanents with bounty counters on them, put a bounty counter on target creature or planeswalker and opponent controls. Whenever a permanent or opponent controls with a bounty counter on it dies, you gain 3 life and draw a card. Fully grown. How many times are we going to hit that counter? Probably 3 more. Garuda Doom of Depths. Companion. Your starting deck contains only cards with even converted mana cost. If this card is your chosen companion, you may cast it once from outside the game. When Garuda enters the battlefield, each player puts the top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard. Put a creature card with an even converted mana cost from among those cards onto the battlefield under your control. Control. I'm pouncing Shore Shark. Coming through with the Shore Shark. Chittering Harvester with some shimmer on it. Sea Dasher Octopus. Mutate 1 in a blue. If you cast a spell for its mutate cost, put it over or under target non-human creature you own. They mutate into the creature on top plus all of the abilities from under it. Flash. Whenever this creature deals damage, combat damage to a player, draw a card. I've only gotten 1 scary eye so far. What's up with that? I figured I'd be 3 deep by now. Lutri, the Spell Chaser. Companion. Each non-land creature in your starting deck has a different name. If this card is your chosen companion, you may cast it once from outside the game. Flash. When Lutri, the Spell Chaser, enters the battlefield, if you cast it, copy target instant or sorcery spell you control, you may choose new targets for the copy. Keep safe. Boot Nipper. Mythos of Aluna. Create a token that's a copy of target permanent. If red, green was spent to cast a spell, instead create a token that's a copy of that permanent, except the token has. When this permanent enters the battlefield, if it's a creature, it fights up to one target creature you don't control. Boneyard Lurker, Mysterious Egg. There he is. Blink, blink. We're at 2. I think I said 4. Badrock, Apex of Thunder. Mutate. You know the deal there. Flying First Strike. Whenever this creature mutates, you may cast target non-creature card from converted mana cost 3 or less from a graveyard without paying its mana cost. Honey Mana. Glimmerball, Blitz Leech. Serrated Scorpion. Nice one, shine. Draneth Magistrate. Your opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. Garrison Cat. There's the what's that number 3? Here we go. Maybe I undershot it. Mythos of Brokos. If green and black spent to cast a spell, search library for a card, put that card in your graveyard, then shuffle your library, return up to 2 permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. Spontaneous Flight. Neat. Bonder's Enclave. It's land. Clash of Titans. Coilbug. There are some colors. Yorion Sky Nomad Companion. Starting deck contains at least 20 cards or more than the minimum deck size. If this card's your chosen companion, you may cast it once from outside the game. Flying. When Yorion enters the battlefield, exile any number of other non-land permanents you own and control. Return those cards to the battlefield at the beginning of the next end step. Regal Dinosaur. Sleeper Dart. There's another Tigerilla. That's going to be my next one. How many Tigerillas do I got? I already got about 3 of those. Ruinous Ultimatum. Destroy all non-land permanents your opponent controls. Mysterious Egg. I seem to get a lot of those too. Extinction Event. Choose odd or even. Exile each creature with converted mana cost of the chosen value. 0 is even. Necropanther. Prickly Marmoset. Another cat. Raking Claws. A Song of Creation. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Whenever you cast a spell, draw 2 cards. At the beginning of your end step, discard your hand. Looking for that 4th YouTube buy. Savai Triome. It's a land. It's got the nice art on it. Fully grown. Keep safe. Go for bloom. There we go. Yadaro, Wandering Monster, legendary creature. Trample haste, cycling 1 and a red. When you cycle Yadaro, Wandering Monster, shuffle it into your library from your graveyard. If you cycle the card named Yadaro, Wandering Monster 4 or more times this game, put it onto the battlefield from your graveyard instead. Do this before you draw. Thieving Otter, Sleeper Dart, Farfinder. Inspired Ultimatum. Target player gains 5 life. Inspired Ultimatum deals 5 damage to any target. Then you draw 5 cards. Another easy prey. Checkpoint Officer. Come on, looking for my 4th eye. What's going down here? Cub Warden. Mutate 2 and 2 white. Cast a spell for its mutate. Cost per over under target non-land human, non-human land, non-human creature you own. They mutate into the creature on top plus all abilities from under. Life Link. Whenever this creature mutates, create 2/1/1 white cat creature tokens with Life Link. Dead weight. There's a lot of that where I work. General Kudro Odraneth. Other humans you control get +1/+1 whenever General Kudro Odraneth or another human enters the battlefield under your control. Exile target card from an opponent's graveyard. 2. Sacrifice 2 humans. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. There's the lighter. There's number 4. Thank you. How about another mysterious egg? Let's give me another mysterious egg. Ozolith. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, if it had counters on it, put those counters on the Ozolith at the beginning of combat on your turn. If the Ozolith has counters on it, you may move all counters from the Ozolith onto target creature. Ruinous Ultimatum with some white diamonds on it. Destroy all non-land permanents out of opponent's control. About Death's Oasis. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Then return a creature card with lesser converted mana cost than the creature that died from your graveyard to your hand. 1. Sacrifice Death's Oasis. You gain life equal to the greatest converted mana cost among creatures you control. And another Shore Shark. Boot Nipper. There's another Tigerilla. Whirlwind of Thought. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, draw a card. Another turtle. I'm getting good at getting those turtles too. Last pack, homie. What's it gonna be? Another Tigerilla? Give me a 5th eye just to troll me a little more, Magic. Flame Spill. Look at it. We got the blades just pouring. Lava Town. Nithroid, Apex of Death. Got the art on it. Mutate, Death Touch, Life Link. Whenever this creature mutates, return any number of target creatures with total power 10 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Well, didn't get another Mysterious Egg. A little disappointed. Was hoping for another one. I don't think I got enough yet. Alright, that's what we got here. Detroit, Apex of Death, Whirlwind of Thought, Death's Oasis, Ruinous Ultimatum with the Shine, the Ozolith, General Kudrow of Dranith, Cub Warden, Inspired Ultimatum, Yadara, Wandering Monster, Sabai Triome with the art, Song of Creation, Extinction Event, Ruinous Ultimatum, Yorian Sky Nomad, Bonder's Enclave, Mythos of Brokos, Dranith Magistrate, Vadrock Apex of Thunder, Mythos of Aluna, Lutri the Spell Chaser, Sea Dasher Octopus, Gyruda Doom of Depths, Cheville Bane of Monsters, Eerie Ultimatum, Savoy Triome with the Shine, and then the regular one right behind it. Real cute. Brokos Apex of Forever, Karuga the Macro Sage, Crystalline Giant, Mythos of Adrock, Slither Wisp, Kogla the Titanate, Mythos of Nethroid, Everquill Phoenix, Labyrinth Raptor with the Shimmer, Kahira the Orphan Guard, Everquill Phoenix, Rael, Everwise, Frondland Felidar, Godzilla Primeval Champion was my little special on top. And that's what we got for this box. Don't fall. Alright, we good. Thanks for watching. Follow me. That Twitter machine. Right there, Hobby Homie. Pew, pew. At Hobby Homie. Pew, pew. Oh, 2 times for you. Like, comment, subscribe. We outie. I'll see you next time. Probably going to open either a bunch of mystery packs. I got like 40 of them that I've been saving. I got like 2 booster boxes of it too. But I think I'm going to open a bunch of packs next week sometime. See what we get from there. We out. I'll see you next time on the channel, homies.